White sports supporters. Well, we got the Unrivaled 101 basketball ratings, the 101 tournament basketball ratings in. And, wow, there's a real significant piece to these ratings that I think should raise a lot of eyebrows. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, all right? It was my understanding, the memo that I got, or the lecture that I got, from the legacy sports media and Angel Reese herself.
Angel Reese just got hit with a reality check in the Unrivaled League, and it ain't pretty. Angel Reese is losing it. The numbers are in, and let's just say, somebody isn't as important as they thought. Fans expected a reaction, but no one saw this meltdown coming. What triggered it? Why is she so mad? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of the league? Buckle up, because this story is about to take a turn no one expected.
We might have thought, maybe, that going into next year, some of the Me Too-ism within the WNBA we wouldn't have to deal with. Oh my God, those ratings for that Indiana Fever game are so good. Well, what about Me Too? Oh my God, the WNBA, nobody's been watching in the last 25 years, but we're watching now because of that one player. Well, what about Me Too?
So, let me get this straight. Unrivaled hosted its first 1-versus-1 tournament, and guess what? The viewership skyrocketed to levels they've never seen before. But here's the kicker. Angel Reese, the so-called biggest star in women's basketball, wasn't even part of it. That's right. The one time she actually decides not to show up, the fans flood in like it's a Beyoncé concert. If irony had a Hall of Fame, this moment would get a statue built out front.
It's because of Me Too. Now, keep in mind, the lowest rated Unrivaled game I believe I've seen this year, in fact, I think it might be the lowest too. For sure, the lowest one was an Angel Reese Rose BC game. All right? It didn't even break, I believe it was 74,000 viewers or something in that neighborhood. We're talking about a putrid rating here, right?
Now, let's talk numbers because, oh boy, they don't lie. Unrivaled's first ever 1-versus-1 showdown was already making noise. But without Angel Reese, boom! It went nuclear. We're talking record-breaking, peak engagement, fans buzzing. Everything she swears she brings to the game, except she wasn't even there. And let's be real. Reese probably thought the event would flop without her. You know, because in her world, she's the reason the WNBA even has a pulse. But turns out, fans wanted to see actual hoopers getting buckets, not someone missing layups and pouting about it.
Y'all told us that Angel Reese was a big reason why the ratings in the WNBA were where they were at, and it was mainly her. It wasn't really Caitlin Clark. My question is this: well, what's up in Unrivaled? Because every game that she's played in, she's had the lowest ratings. Every game she's played in has had the lowest ratings.
Oh, but don't worry. I can already hear her excuses from miles away. It wasn't the right opportunity for me. I have bigger things to focus on. Nah, Angel, the real reason is clear. You knew stepping into that 1-versus-1 tournament meant getting exposed. No teammates to bail you out. No ref calls to save you. Just you. And another hooper ready to put you on a highlight reel.
You look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop it. Stop it. There's a dude on the internet who cracks me up. Or on TikTok. He's put together a shitload of Angel Reese clips. And it'll say Angel Reese part 36. And it goes, Angel Reese going up for another layup. She misses. Bang! And I mean, dude, it's the funniest.
Angel Reese special edition layups. Let's get bang!
Fun fact, she shot 17% in the paint outside of the restricted area this year.
17, bro? Are we serious?
And let's not forget, one-on-one is where real hoopers shine. This is where skill talks and hype walks. Players like Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, and Sabrina Ionescu would have made this event electric. They'd be out there draining shots, cooking defenders, and putting on a show. But Angel Reese? She probably would have spent half the time complaining and the other half bricking shots. It's actually wild how this proves what we've all been thinking. Angel Reese isn't the draw she thinks she is. Fans clearly tuned in because they wanted to see elite basketball, not someone mean-mugging after a layup like she just solved world hunger. And you know what the funniest part is? Even though she skipped it, you know she was watching. Refreshing those viewership numbers, scrolling through Twitter, realizing that for once, people actually enjoyed women's basketball without her drama. That's gotta sting.
There's one name that has the class on their back. There's Caitlin Clark, right? She's carrying Angel Reese and Cameron Brink like this. And then all the other rookies are just stacked on top of those two. That's how it is. I'm not even sure if carrying is the right analogy. It's Caitlin Clark, and she's dragging Angel Reese and Cameron Brink like, come on, girls. Come on. I'm looking out for you guys. We're going to get this together. Make sure we're going to do this.
The truth is, people don't want fake tough talk. They don't want forced storylines. They want competition. They want to see players go at each other with real skill, not just barking for attention. And guess what? That's exactly what they got at Unrivaled's event. And without Angel Reese there to suck all the oxygen out of the room, the numbers proved it was a massive success. It's simple. Angel Reese not playing is the best thing that's ever happened to women's basketball. Maybe she should start skipping more events. Just saying.
And not exporting the game overseas.
Yeah, obviously I've never been overseas and I don't ever plan on going overseas. And just talking to some of the other players, like they were like, I'd rather be here than be overseas. Like this is a breath of fresh air, and like who doesn't want to be Unrivaled? I think at a point it's going to be very hard to get in here. It's going to be hard to get in here. And luckily I was being able to be a part of the inaugural season and being able to get through everything. They've done a great job in year one already, but I mean, years down, it's going to be amazing.
Angel,
Oh, you love to see it. Unrivaled one-on-ones, no teams, no excuses, just straight up buckets. And guess what? Everybody's locked in. Everybody's watching. Well, almost everybody, because someone decided to sit this one out. Cough Angel Reese. Cough. See, Angel had all that energy. I'm a star too. I'm changing women's basketball. But now the world is tuning in to see Nafessa Collier-Cook.
Nafessa Collier, she won the inaugural 1v1 Unrivaled event, and she was speaking afterwards. She said, it just depends if the guys are willing to put their name on the line like that or not. Them dudes ain't doing it. They egos is way too big. You imagine 1v1, you getting cooked 12-0, and you lose, they ain't gonna do it.
See, Angel had a chance to be here. She had a chance to prove she really is that girl. But nah, she passed. Literally. Just like defenders passed on guarding her when she was wide open from three. I mean, I get it. Maybe she didn't want to embarrass herself. Maybe she didn't want to get exposed in a 1-versus-1 setting. Or maybe, just maybe, she didn't want all that smoke. But now look, the spotlight moved on. And guess who's shining? Nafessa is out here making folks forget Angel even exists. She's getting the views, she's getting the headlines, she's getting the moment. Meanwhile, Angel's somewhere in a group chat like, y'all still talking about me, right?
Caitlin Clark, she isn't playing in this first season of the league, but she has said she's open to playing. What is it going to take to get a Caitlin Clark to play next season?
I think everything we're doing, for Caitlin, I feel like it's just been such a whirlwind, coming from college and all that came with that to, being in her first WNBA rookie season. It's just a lot to handle, and there's no break, especially for the rookies. They play for 18 months straight or something crazy like that, just because going from both seasons. And so I know she really needed that little mental break from basketball for a little bit, but all we can do is show her what we have, and I think what we have here is really special, and of course we're always going to have a spot for her, and hopefully we can make it work in the future.
Guys, this gotta hurt. The same people who couldn't stop talking about Angel before, they're nowhere to be found. 'Cause the people have spoken. And what are they watching? This 1-versus-1 tournament. What are they not watching? Angel Reese. This is hilarious for the so-proclaimed face of the league. Ha 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 ha. Who is laughing with me? Angel could have been here. Angel could have made a statement. But instead, Angel let the moment pass her by. And now, the moment belongs to Nefessa. The views belong to Nefessa. The headlines belong to Nefessa. And Angel? Well, Angel is learning a hard lesson about this game. And that is how you seize the moment. That's how you make the world watch.
So Asia Wilson 1, Caitlin Clark 2, Brianna Stewart 3, Nafisa Collier 4, and Lissa Thomas at 5.
If there was a one-on-one tournament featuring Caitlin Clark, you best believe the stadiums would have been packed out, tickets sold out in seconds, and the resale prices would have been looking like front row seats at a Beyoncé concert. That's just the Caitlin Clark effect. The moment her name is attached to anything, it turns into a spectacle. Let's be real, people would pay just to watch her warm up. Imagine the hype leading up to each matchup. Fans arguing over whether anyone could even keep up with her off-the-dribble pull-up or her unlimited range three-pointers. And the way she plays with that killer confidence? It's like Steph Curry had a long-lost basketball daughter who inherited his deep ball gene and mixed it with a whole lot of "I'm about to embarrass you" energy. And while Caitlin is out here setting attendance records and redefining women's college basketball, let's check in on Angel Reese. ESPN's latest rankings just dropped, and Caitlin Clark is sitting pretty at number 2. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, all the way down at number 12. Now, hold up, 12? That's not just a drop-off. That's a free fall off a cliff with no parachute.
I really do. Let's do Angel Reese first. Seriously. So ESPN is under fire for Angel Reese's ranking. Now, I really thought this was going to be her stands. Being big mad that she did not make the top 10 last night, we chuckled and I said, well, wait a minute now. I was told Angel Reese was like one of the absolute best players in this league. Where is she? She's MIA, missing in action from this WNBA.
Angel fans, blink twice if you need help. Y'all okay? Because just a year ago, some folks were acting like she was about to be the face of women's basketball. But now, she's looking up at Caitlin like a kid at a candy store window. So close, yet so far. It's not just about scoring. Though Caitlin does that better than anyone. It's about impact. When Caitlin plays, arenas are maxed out, the internet is on fire, and highlight reels are running nonstop. When Angel plays, well, the crowd shows up, but let's just say they aren't exactly scalping tickets for thousands. The hype just isn't the same. Caitlin has that generational star power, that I'll drop 40 on you and smile after type of aura. Angel? She's solid, but she's not making people rearrange their schedules just to watch her hoop. Now, let's talk playstyle. Caitlin is an offensive assassin, launching deep threes like she's playing on rookie mode in 2K. She's got that court vision, that flashy passing, that ability to take over a game at will. Defenders know what's coming and still can't stop it. It's like watching a horror movie where you already know the villain wins every time.
But when we get to Saturday, we start getting there. Saturday coverage, 98,000 on True TV alone. On True TV alone, but they must not have counted TNT. It wasn't on TNT. It was on True TV only. Okay? It was on True TV only. So no TNT numbers, no HBO Max numbers. Lunar Owls on True TV, 118,000. Missed Rose on True TV, 76,000.
Angel, on the other hand, thrives off hustle plays and putbacks. She's a rebounding machine, no doubt, but the skill gap when it comes to shot creation? Whew. It's like comparing a Ferrari to a really nice minivan. One is built for speed and excitement. The other is reliable, but not exactly thrilling. And let's not forget Caitlin's trash talk. She's got that elite-level confidence, the kind where she will let you know mid-game that you can't guard her and then proceed to drop another three in your face. It's disrespectful in the best way possible. Angel? She'll flex after a bucket. But let's be honest, we all know who's striking fear into defenders' souls out here. But maybe the rankings shouldn't be shocking. Caitlyn is the name, the brand, the moment. She's bringing more eyes to women's basketball than anyone else right now. ESPN knows it, the fans know it, the ticket prices know it. The only ones who might not want to admit it? Angel Reese and her fans, who are probably punching the air at that number. 12th ranking.
So, let's all get a laugh together here because this is the list. And you see the list, right? Well, I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong, do you see Angel Reese on this list?
Unrivaled 3 versus 3 was supposed to be the next big thing, right? Fast-paced, high energy, all the stars in one place. But somehow it's flopping harder than a soccer player looking for a penalty. The ratings? Embarrassing. The viewership? Tragic. Some nights they can't even pull 150,000 viewers. That's wild. We've seen local chess tournaments do better numbers than that. And then there's Angel Reese and her team, the Rose. The way they hyped this up, you'd think they were about to take over the basketball world. Nope, not even close. They've managed to pull some of the worst ratings in the entire tournament. You could probably find more people watching a WNBA bench cam livestream. But Angel? She's convinced she's changing the game. She's out here telling everyone that people are coming to watch her. Loads of them. Where, though? The streams? The stands? Maybe in an alternate universe where Unrivaled 3 versus 3 is a cultural phenomenon. But in reality, it's looking real quiet. Let's talk about those numbers. 150,000 viewers?
You guys don't remember? Angel Reese said she was also the draw. Did you guys forget about that? The hottest woman basketball player on the planet isn't involved in the Unrivaled, and weeks in, ratings are down under 100,000 viewers. So where's the lie? What am I missing?
At some point, reality has to set in. Because right now, the only thing Unrivaled 3v3 is changing is the channel. As viewers scramble to find something else to watch. But hey, Angel Reese claims fans are showing up for her. Sure thing. Let's circle back when the next game pulls fewer viewers than a 2 a.m. infomercial. Then, take a look at whether Angel Reese was on the court. You'll quickly see the difference between one player dragging viewership down and another single-handedly boosting it every time she steps in.
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game.
Hats off to everyone who competed in the 1v1 Unrivaled tournament, and a big shout out to Nafisa for taking the crown. Y'all gave Unrivaled the boost it desperately needed. But let's be real. Where would Angel have finished if she played? Would she even make it past round 1? Now, if Caitlyn had stepped on that court, it wouldn't even be a contest. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.